Right, next one. We got special. It says coconuts made in Japan. We got, I think it says king. There's a little marble dude with a crown and a sword. And something special. If I didn't know any better, I would say this is a Disney castle. Probably not. But yeah. So special 1992 coconuts. The back is a little bit dirty. I bought these so cheap, so yeah, definitely need to start cleaning some of them. Or might sell them as them is and let the people clean them themselves. But it's up to them really. I can clean it for them. We got Excite Stage 95. I think the other one was 94. So this one's 95. Another soccer game. Yeah, it's different foreground. Cartridge, decent, not the best condition. The casing itself is pretty clean. Excite Stage 95, awesome. If you guys will be able to sit through this, I'll show you the best for last, because I didn't just buy Super Nintendo games, I can tell you that. I bought some really cool items, so I hope you're looking forward to that. And yeah, excuse me, this game, I got no idea. No English text, ASCII Corp, 1996, Super Nintendo game. This is the extended data. They call it the extended chip. There's two little side pockets here. It's like that. The casing itself is pretty clean. The chip doesn't look too bad. So yeah, this I had no idea. Could be anything. Let's put it down for now. Next up. Alright, awesome. I like this one. I know this one, even though it's mainly Japanese. That's because Wario was there. And Mario was there. And a little fairy. This is Mario and Wario for the Super Nintendo. This is an awesome game. Made in Japan, 1993. More text. If you find this, please return it to the owner. I don't know. I'm just kidding. I don't know what it means. Salvageable. Looks pretty good. Mario and Wario. I want to try that out. Looks interesting. Next up. Final Fight 2. I know this game. I played this a lot. Capcom. 1993. Bit of decoloration on the back. Not too much. This one I might not be able to patch up completely due to the color difference. Cartridge looks to be decent. This should play no problem. NES, Super NES, and N64 are very tough games. They're hard to destroy, man. Not saying it's not impossible, but you gotta do your best. Bomberman. Beat-em-on? Does it say beat-em-on? Beat-a-man. Beat-a-man. Bomberman, man. I'm a huge fan of Bomberman. I used to play it quite a bit. On the N64, actually. That's the one I played for most of it. Bit of decoloration. Very little decoloration on the back. Nothing serious. The cartridge is grimy, though. Very rusty. But again, it's mainly the top part. And that's not what it reads. It reads the side part. You see this like barcode-like kind of thing. That's what it reads, so it should probably still play. But I wonder where they stored these things, man, because they're not in the best condition. Next up, NBA Basketball Tecmo Super. 1992, pretty early game for the Super Nintendo. Basketball game. I reckon yeah, the casing is pretty good. A little bit of grime here. I wonder the chips usually look pretty good on the sport games. You know why? Because they release a game like this every year. Like 92, 91, 93, 94, etc. And usually the thing with sport games is people want to play the newest ones. So they usually buy the new one and then the old one is just collecting dust. Right. Next up. One of my favorite Final Fantasies, man. Final Fantasy 4. I love the after years. We got Kane here on the Kane Highwind. The Dragoon cover. Doesn't say much, but I could recognize it even if all of this was in Japanese. I know this says Final Fantasy right here. In Japanese. And then I know a few Japanese words I can distinguish. I know this says Final Fantasy 4. Bit grimy on the back. Definitely worth cleaning up. Cartridge looks good, man. This will definitely work. Just needs a little bit of fixing. Final Fantasy 4. Awesome. And since we're with Final Fantasy, let's get the next one. Final Fantasy 6. So again, here, Final Fantasy 6 in Japanese. Final Fantasy 6. We got... That's a mech, yeah, it is a mech. It's a mech with Terra on top, I think. I was trying to distinguish what it exactly is, but... This is the mech. Here's Terra. She seems to be holding a sword. Final Fantasy 6, Super Nintendo. The back is decent. A little bit grimy. There's some debris in there. If I didn't know any better, I would say that was rice. The fleece over rice, not the rice itself. The last one of the 12 is Magic Adventure. This looks like a platforming game from the image. It says there Magic Adventure. Can't really read that. Probably says Magic Adventure as well. 1992, made in Japan. Bit of a grimy back here. Cartridge looks okay. Definitely playable. So yeah, panning out on the other 12 games. Another few good games in here. Front Mission, Final Fantasy 4, Final Fantasy 6. What else did we have? Mario and Wario, Bomberman, and then Final Fight. Awesome games, man. Happy with that. So I'm gonna sort them again. The games I truly love, and the games that are either unknown to me, or don't excite me that much. I said excite because I saw the excite stage as I was reading that. I just mentioned excite. Front Mission definitely going here. Mario and Wario going there. Final Fantasy going there. This one's going there. I have no idea what this one is. Neither do I. I have no idea what that one is. So, next pack. Pack number 3. A lot of Super Nintendo games here. Let's open it up. Don't really recognize any of these games straight away because they're still in the bubble wrap. Sometimes they just spring out, you know. Okay, I already see one I know. There we go. I actually have double ones, it seems, here. Let me stack them up and get them out of there. That's a bit in screen. Let me try and put it off screen so I can go buy them one by one. I did get this little placemat, if you will, like a little plastic cover. I could put the camera on, focus it on. My first video I just used like a bubble wrap plastic, but I think this looks much better. Promoting my channel as we go, right? Whose channel is this? Well, it's kind of hard to miss now. Alrighty. Some awesome looking games here. I don't know all of them. Alright, let's start with the first one. So we got this. It's called Space Bazooka, from what I can tell. And there's a guy with some sort of laser blasting this mecha alien looking thing. Space bazooka. I wonder if you use this one with the super scope. Bit of grime on the back. And then cartridge, yeah, looks in pretty decent condition. So Super Bazooka, Super Nintendo. I like the art. Next one we've already seen. Dragon Ball Z 2. Yeah, I didn't just pick up the other one. No, this is actually a double copy of it. Bit of grime there. And, yeah, a bit more grime here. Cartridge is in decent condition. I'm gonna stack this right on top of the other one, so they don't take more space. And we had part 2. We haven't had this one yet, so we got... Oh wait, excuse me. Let me put it there, like with the others. Then we have Donkey Kong, Super Donkey Kong even. So this is... I think this is just Donkey Kong Country in America and European. Here it's got Super Donkey Kong. More text here. Might have to close the window, guys, because I get a lot of noise from the outside, so... Not sure if my camera is picking it up, though. Some children playing in the background. Some Japanese language again. A lot of warnings, etc. Cartridge is pretty clean. The chip itself looks pretty clean as well, so... Super Donkey Kong. Love those games. With Donkey Kong and Diddy Kong this time. Next up, appears to be a racing game. Human Grand Prix 2. Licensed by Foca to Fuji Television, 1993. So, assuming that's a racing game? Grand Prix and checkered flag on the background. A little bit of dirt there. That's just a little bit, actually it's quite a lot of dirt. And chip, pretty decent condition, so can't tell much about this game unfortunately because I don't know it. Grand Prix 2. Human Grand Prix 2. Alright, interesting looking game. We got firefighting. A fireman carrying a woman out of a... I was gonna say a burning building, but that building's exploding. That's not just burning anymore. Jalico. Can I see a year on it? There is no year on it. Alright, maybe on the back. Patent pending. Nope, there's no year on this one, so. Firefighting. Like the art. Like how it's colored. Pretty cool. It's a woman, but I think it's a child now that I look at it. It's more like a child. Female child still. Decided to knock over my camera there. Why? Well, I don't know. Because I wanted to. Next one. I have no idea, but it does look very familiar. I think I watched this anime, but I forgot the name. This doesn't help me much. But I might want to play this because I do recognize this one. Then again, I watched tons and tons of anime, so it could be any of them. This is a pretty old one, so more Japanese writing. I wish they didn't write this stuff. Put a sticker on it, man, so I can pull it off. Don't write on there. Me and my mom used to do that when I was a kid, when we borrowed out games to another person. They just wrote the name on it. I'm like, don't do that. Well, back then I didn't really care, but now that I see those games, I'm like, why'd you have to do that, man? Here we go, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, that's a bit question marks here. That's Goku. There. Here he's a kid. So shouldn't that make that Dragon Ball? Instead of Dragon Ball Z? Maybe this was after Dragon Ball and like before Dragon Ball Z aired, so they just called it Dragon Ball Z? I mean... Yeah, even Bulma's young here. There's Lurch, Yamcha, Qian, Puar, Oolong, Turtle, Roshi, Krillin, Chaozu, Goku. At least judging from the English names. I'm not sure what they're called in Japanese. Or Goku / Kakarot, if you will. Interesting looking game. the chip is not in the best condition. But we can fix that with cleaning. Come on, focus there, please. Yeah, alright, that will work, man. This will work, definitely. And then another one. Yeah, I didn't pick up the one that was already laying there. Well, this is Final Fantasy IV again, with Kane. Bit of grime on the back. The cartridges are surprisingly clean from the Final Fantasy games. Final Fantasy IV again, that's the second copy. That's what the bundle caught my eye for. Lots of amounts of Final Fantasy. And then also Final Fantasy VI again. And yes, this is not the same one. Plastic casing, looks really clean. Not on the back side though. More Japanese text. And the cartridge, yeah, definitely will play. I mean the chip. Clean, very clean. Next up we have... Well, I have no idea what that says. It says Circus Mystery 2. Maybe that's what it says. We got Mickey, Minnie, and sort of bad guy. Can't really tell. Let me see if I can focus. Yeah, it looks to be a bad guy. He's gonna throw a flame. Mickey's using a pop gun with a cork in it. So, Mystery Circus Mystery 2, I guess. More riding. Chip needs cleaning, man. That chip needs cleaning. But it will run. I reckon it will run. Next up. We've seen this one as well, so it's another double copy. This is what I thought was the Gundam game, but then later changed it to Super Robot Wars kind of game. It's the exact same one, Bun Presto. Casing, super decolored. Not super deformed, no, super colored. And then they did remove the sticker. Maybe to check if it's operational, but there's no screw in there, so... I don't even know how to open these game cartridges. Maybe here, yeah. I'm gonna try it for now. So yeah, this one is in a worse condition than the other one. I'm just, because I can't read it, I'm just gonna call it Super Robot Wars. And then, last but not least on the package, we have a blue girl with a magic wand. Some sort of red on her shoulders. And I can't read the rest. It's from Bun Presto 1995. Based on that anime, I reckon. Don't recognize this one. Back. Looks very clean. Cartridge has seen better days. My camera doesn't want to focus on the low angle there. It's a bit grimy, a bit rusty. Nothing I can't fix though, but gonna have to put some work in it. So panning out on the 12 games we got so far. Some interesting games. We got Final Fantasy. We got the Dragon Ball Z / Dragon Ball. And again, Donkey Kong. Dragon Ball 2, which is a double copy. Some of the Final Fantasies are double as well. But yeah, all in all, pretty good haul. So this time I'm stacking them on top of the other ones. So we got one double. We got two doubles. We got... There's a police car coming. Not at my place, luckily. Firefighting game. This anime looking game. Putting it here. We've got Mickey. I'm not a huge fan of Disney actually. I love Kingdom Hearts though, but that's because Final Fantasy is in there. But I'm not I don't know. I like some of the Disney movies, but never been a huge fan of them, even as a kid. We'll see. So yeah, I had four doubles here. Now what is this? That game, which I don't know what it is. And then the Grazing Grand Prix. I think we're about equal in number when it comes to games I love and games I don't know nothing about. Alright, last package of the big package we had. And most of them are sport games. I mean, this one is an interesting one. You might be able to recognize it from the red and blue. The red and white, excuse me. Spoiler, it's a Square game. One of the games I haven't played yet, the entire series actually. Definitely something I'll do on my channel in the future. Let me take this out and put them on a stack. We got 2, I reckon there's 12 again, 4, 6, got some cool looking games here, 8, 10, 12. Alrighty. So we'll start off with this one. Heiwa. Tell me much. Looks like marbles. Could be something else. Could be paintballs. Cartridge is not in the best condition. I mean the casing is, but the chip isn't. Casing is very clean. Bit of tear on the sticker there. So Heiwa for the Super Nintendo, or Heiwa. Next up. I couldn't tell you what this is. Little Bon Presto games. Looks like it'd be based on another anime almost. Bon Presto used to have a lot of these. Japanese text. A bit of grime on it. And then not the best chip either, but that will do, man. There's a bit of text here as well. Reckon it's... yeah, it's like that, I guess. Normally you read it like that, right? I reckon it's rolling like this now. I don't know. Don't know the game either, so... not too excited, unfortunately. And then we got... interesting looking cover art. We got Bing Bing Bingo. Some bunny girls there. Drawn in the old school style. I like it. It says KSS. I thought it said KISS there for a sec. 1993. Must be a casino game of sorts. Bit of grime on the back. And then the cartridge. Cartridge is clean. Cartridge will work. Bing Bing Bingo. And then we got this game, Parlor. I have no idea what it is. Actually, now that I realize that the Heiwa thing might be a pachinko game. Because those balls. Maybe this one is as well. I have no idea. I don't know what Parlor is. Casing is decent condition. Rusty chip, but that will work. Because again, the sides are clean. Parlor, Super Nintendo. Next up, we got Prime Goal 3. I reckon that's a soccer game. Could be anything though. Oh, wait, there's a football there. Okay, it's a soccer game. Rusty chip, not the best one. Back is clean. No writing, no grime. Could use a little bit of cleaning, just a general cleaning, but there's no stains there. Prime Goal 3. Again, it's a sports game, so people don't really play that often. And then here, again, I did not pick it up from the other table. This is, again, Front Mission 2. Oh, this one is in a bad condition, though. The sticker is already grimy. Well, actually, that's just dust, I mean. Yeah, that came with the cartridge. This one's just dusty. Very dusty. And the dust has been settling on the sticker for a while, so it's been drawn into it, unfortunately. Chip looks decent. The back side is dirty. This one needs a very, very thorough cleaning. But I'm pretty sure people will be interested in that game. We got baseball. Human baseball. Why does it always say human? Do you have robot baseball? Like the Human Grand Prix. There's Robot Grand Prix as well. Bit of grime here. I mean, I know they loved the I know they loved robots back in that age, in that era, like 1980s. Everything was robots, etc. I guess you had to put human on it as well. Human baseball. Here we got. I couldn't tell from the start, but this looks to be Ghosts and Goblins. Chomek Ayamura. I think this is Ghosts and Goblins. Ghosts and Ghouls, maybe. Maybe this is Ghosts and Ghouls. This looks like a cool game. I mean, I've played some Ghosts and, but I don't know which one this one is. Cover art is different than Japanese as well. Text, need to remove that again. I'm gonna need a whole bottle of alcohol remover. So yeah, Super Ghost I think. Might be Super even. This one is red, so maybe Super Ghosts and Goblins or something. I don't know. Ghosts and Ghouls. That's a cool game though. Wanna definitely try that one out. See if I can. Refocus that a little bit. Next one. Awesome game, man. Romancing Saga. No, not much grime on the front. A little bit here. They're my fun. Back doesn't look too bad. Bit of decoloration. The chip is very nice, so definitely very good condition. Romancing Saga. Got this complete in box. Haven't played it yet, but yeah, this one will probably be up for sale as well. And then. Oh man, this was a classic. Here it comes. Super Mario Kart. I played the heck out of this game. Super Mario Kart for Super Nintendo. Not as good as Nintendo 64 if you ask me, but still, this is what set the genre, man. Got some very grimy stuff here. I reckon this one has been played a lot of times. Cartridge not in the best condition either, but this will play, man. This will play, no problem. Made in Japan. Well, newsflash, all of these were from Japan. And we got an interesting box art. I had to read it off camera. It says bastard. Bastard with two exclamation marks even. Made in Japan. I like the art style. Dude with super long white hair going rage mode over something. Haven't heard of this game before, bastard. I'm not swearing, just says what it is. It's the title. Can't help it, man. Look at it. B-A-S-T-A-R-D. Bastard. An interesting game. Might want to check it out. Not because of the title, but because of the art. And well, the seller definitely loved Dragon Ball Z 2, man, because he has 3 copies of these. This one's clean. This one's very clean. No writings. Way I love them. Yep. This one doesn't need much cleaning. How about the chip? Chip looks in pretty good condition as well. Still white, no rust. Alright. That's the 4th one of the 12th package. Of the big bulk, if you will. So we got Romancing Saga, Super Mario Kart, Romancing Saga, Saga Frontier, Ghosts and Goblins, or Ghosts and Ghouls, Dragon Ball Z. Yeah, good games here. And we got Bing 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 Bingo. I don't know what that is though, but just like saying it. So, definitely putting this one in the like bin. This one in there. Got another Dragon Ball Z 2. That bell's already 3 high, man. We got Parlor. Parlor's not going down. Parlor's going up. We got Heiwa. That one's going up. We got this game going up. We got Bing Bing Bingo going up. Romancing Saga going down. Brian Gold going up. Super Mario Kart going down. Bastard going down. Bastard going down, yeah. And then baseball going up. Alright, well, let me see if I can zoom out a little bit. You'll see the knife on the table, so excuse me for that. It's already looking a lot of games, man. See if I can go back a little bit. That's how it looks right now. Well, we're far from done, I can tell you that. This might have to be several videos long. I have to cut it in maybe half an hour. There we go. Okay, so I just found another piece of bubble wrap just for package. This one's interesting. Yeah, let me start with this one, man. Boom. More protective bubble wrap. Right, so that's another big package, and I reckon that's another 4 packs of 12 games from the Super Nintendo. So without further ado, let's cut into it. Again, first the outer layer, which is just bundling it together. Actually, I did put another game in there. Not sure if you guys caught it, but I'm gonna put this one back for now. That one deserves a bit of prime moment. What's this? Alright, yeah, so I got 1, 2, 3, 4 packages of Super Nintendo games up. So like I said, 1, 2, 3, 4. The fourth one is a little bit smaller, it seems. Let's see if we can move this over a little bit. Put them here. Right, let's start with this one, the smaller one. Super Nintendo games, I can tell you that. Now, oh, there we go. I was looking for my knife. It's not a fancy knife, but it does the work. Do want to get a cool Final Fantasy knife I can unbox these things with. Maybe not as big either. I don't need a big knife, but this one's sharp. As we're speaking right now, as I'm recording this, I do have already the next box pretty much lined up. It's not in yet. Still have to ship it. But there's a lot of cool items in there. It's a lot less games and it's a lot more merchandising and mainly Final Fantasy. Some really cool items in there, so. Alright, let me put these out. Let's see what we got here. How many? We got 2. We got 4 interesting looking games here. We got 6. We got 8 games this time.